nobody know my name when I come through. But don't nobody screaming like you. I was having visions with you, doing things, switching lanes in the Beamer. We.
What up, y'all? It's Saturday morning. I just wanted to check in with you real quick, and I just kind of want to give you some kind of idea of like how the posts are doing that I'm making. So it usually goes picture reel, picture reel. Sometimes it's a motivational reel, sometimes it's the coffee run reel. The reels that you see, some of them I post on my actual page and some of them I don't. So there's been a couple where I've posted that I don't share it on my page and they actually do really well. And then there's been a couple where I share it on my page and they don't do that well. Then the one I just posted today, I posted it maybe like 45 minutes ago, give or take. And this is a motivational one. This one's already at 1,548 views. And I wanna say this because as a new content creator, I think it's like you're never gonna know when something hits. So it's really just making sure that you're consistent with your content, because this one I wasn't even gonna post it. I was like, should I even post anything, because I was already kind of feeling like some type of way about the other ones not doing so well, because it's been 2 back-to-back that haven't done so well. And I'm just like, I post this today and it's already at 1,500 likes and it's only been 40 minutes. So that just kind of gives you an idea of why you should be consistent with whatever it is you're doing, because you just never know, especially if you're trying to do social media, you just never know when your posts are gonna take off or don't. So it's on you to be consistent with your, because as long as you're consistently posting, one of those is bound to hit or do better than the other. So all I'm gonna say is just keep going, make sure that you're consistent. At the end of the day, it's about you, it's about what makes you happy. This stuff makes me happy. So, you know, being that those two previously didn't do so well, I was already feeling some type of way about it. Today, I posted and I was almost not gonna post, and it's already doing better than the other two that have been sitting there for like 2 days. All right, we went to go shoot that TikTok. That's all done. I ended up shooting up another video. I shot 2 videos. Actually, I did it like 7 times to finally get it right. Got it done. That one's gonna be posted later on today. I have about an hour before I have to go meet my family, so I can't sit down right now because I just had my coffee and I just can't sit still. So I think I'm just gonna try to organize some of the closet, so I'll kind of show you what I've got. I got this the other day. This is to hang my hats. Let me show you my closet. It's a bit of a mess. I want to change out this light bulb to be one of the Philips Hue lights that I have, so I'm going to do that. This is like my little gear area slash packing situation here. My dirty clothes. All my hats are on the floor and up here because there was a hanger that was here from the previous owner, and that obviously fell off because of the amount of hats that I have. And so at the moment I have basically all my jackets, hoodies, crew necks, and then it goes into like flannels, and then long sleeves, then my button-ups, then some like jerseys, which I can't get myself to wear them. I like some of the stuff, like I like, and I tell myself I'm going to wear it and I never do. And then some of my t-shirts hung up here, and my graphic tees and my pants and some of my bags up here. These are my shoe racks. So these I could just pull out and rotate them or whatever, which is kind of cool. I started with one and then and then all my shoes didn't fit, so I ended up going back. Oops. I ended up going back to Target to pick up another one. And so I have this chair here, which I used to have in my old office. I just haven't figured out what to do with it. This is the other shoe rack here with all my shoes and like my boots and stuff, which I rarely wear unless I'm going out. Oh, and then up here I have like my fedoras, my sunglasses or glasses in there. That's just an empty box. An iPad that I need to get rid of. Boxes of like pictures and stuff. And then like the blanks that I have for the t-shirts, and that's old Verizon stuff that I need to get rid of. Up here, my little goal board or mood board or whatever. These are all the goals and aspirations I have. I kind of broke it down into fitness, financial goals, career goals, and self-help goals. I'm a lot on this side right now, just like really heavy on this side right now. Everything else I'll eventually get up to, but right now I'm heavy on the right side. Taking out pants here, it's kind of a pain. So I'm kind of regretting those hangers, but I feel like they take up less space. But I don't know, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do right now. What I do wanna set up is this hat situation, which is supposed to go right here on the door. This is supposed to hold up 18 hats, which I don't think I have 18 hats. That sounds like a lot. That's an interesting concept. What up, y'all? It's Sunday. It's a little bit later in the morning. It's like 8. I want to say it's like 8 in the morning, which is like late for me. I usually wake up super early. I'm not gonna lie, I'm dragging ass today, but I need to go shoot this outfit and go get the coffee because, like I mentioned before, I spent all of Friday focusing on the podcast stuff where I didn't even have time to edit the vlog for today, which I'll still probably do when I come back and try to get it out by today, but your girl's dragging ass for sure. I'm tired, but let's go. Right now it's like 2 p.m. Couldn't fight my sleep anymore, so I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. I woke up super hungry right now, placed my order. I'm about to go pick it up, come back, and then finish the edit. Just picked up my food. It's poke from ANYWHO's on 30th, and I got the, I don't like normal sweet potato, I guess. I like the white sweet potato, but they have it in these, like, they're called medallions, like grilled medallions. Something like I've never tasted before, but they're fucking amazing. What up, y'all? It's Monday. I really outdid myself today. Today I did 3 TikToks, which means I did a total of 9 content pieces from, you know, 6:30 in the morning all the way up to like 1:30. I finally came home to come eat and have lunch. And then from there, I went thrift shopping, which was my very first time going thrifting. We actually had the patience for it because typically I just hate like kind of going through like each thing to find something, but I found a couple pieces, so I thought I'd show you. We went to Salvation Army on in downtown, and then we went to Goodwill also in downtown. I know that there's other shops, but those are just like the first 2 that I went to with my friends. I got this really cool cutoff. Well, I think it's cool. Then I got this little cardigan situation. Believe it or not, I don't have any cardigans, and this will be my first one. I actually woke up thinking about an outfit with a cardigan. Kind of big, so I'm gonna try to shrink it. But I was really digging this color and just kind of like the whole fit of it. I got this like jacket looking situation, which I thought was super cool. I'm like a huge fan of this jacket because it's kind of like a little bit of a crop. So I got this little crop situation jacket. So at Salvation Army, I spent I want to say like 16 bucks. Like 16 bucks for these 3. Then we went to Goodwill, which we already knew was going to be a little bit more expensive. And I walked in, and this is like the first thing I found, which is like a little like backpack-ish situation for 10 bucks, which I thought was a good deal. But I thought it was super cute. So that's the first thing I found. As soon as I walked in, I was like, I'm gonna take that because that's just tight. Then I got a little denim situation. I'm trying to get this like denim vibes going. And this is kind of, I'm usually more of a light wash denim. That's kind of more my steez. This is a little bit darker, which is kind of out of my realm, but we love the Sherpa. So there's that. I spent 22 there. And then when I was in line, Manny hit me with this. He's like, oh, I think this is totally your style. See, light denim, and this is like a little bit of a boxy feel. This one's actually like brand new. It still has a tag on it, but I got this. So all in all, was it maybe like 36, 37 bucks? But yeah, that's what I got. I'm trying to figure.
We need some milk.
So I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I was choking. Right now it's 5. Yeah, it's 5:30. I'm kind of just done for the day because I had a bunch of content just fly out of me today. So I'm gonna let that content sit on the internet, let it do its thing, and just continue promoting it on Instagram and whatnot. Shout out to everybody that interacts with the content. I don't know if you guys know, but if people don't interact with that content, then any algorithm, whether that be TikTok, whether that be YouTube or Instagram, it doesn't pick it up. So everybody that's sharing, reposting, I can't stress it enough. Like, thank you so much. So the likes just don't do it anymore, especially for Instagram. Now the main thing is sharing and saving the content is what's really pushing the algorithm. So shout out to everybody that's been helping me out and doing that. I really do appreciate all the shares and all that, and you guys tagging me and stuff. It really means a lot to me. What up, y'all? Happy Tuesday. It is late in the morning. Your girl decided to take a laxative last night because your girl was bloated and hadn't gone to the restroom for like 2 days. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna take this laxative. We're just gonna have a late start to the morning, make sure I'm safe before I leave the house. Maybe that's TMI, but that's what I was going through, which leads me to my next point as to why I'm so late. It's about to be 11 a.m. and I still haven't shot any TikToks, any content at all, which means it's later in the day, so the sun is out and about. She is hot today. I am rocking one of the shirts that I thrifted. Shout out to Manny for finding me this shirt while I was in the checkout line. So I'm trying to shoot this, but considering it's really late in the day, I am trying to find, I'm gonna probably go to a parking garage somewhere. So I'm gonna try to find a parking garage and shoot this in a parking garage. Hopefully I find a cool one with some like cool textures. I'm not really big on like mural stuff, really. Like, I like some like subtle, but I'm more of like a texture. So when I'm looking for areas, so right now I just drove down like 3 different blocks and I didn't find anything. When I'm looking for like places to shoot, I'm looking for color and texture. And when I say color, I'm looking for like things that would make my outfit, whatever outfit that is, kind of pop out. Anyway, yo, shout out to everybody that's bought me coffee. Like, y'all are the shit, for real, for real. Y'all been taking care of your girl, paying for her coffee for the last couple days. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody that just found me on TikTok. You guys are the shit. I love the community out on TikTok. And for you guys that followed me from TikTok to the other platforms, just know that I see you. I appreciate you. Alright, y'all, I just finished shooting. It's fucking hot. It's like 11:30. I'm laughing because I just like shooting these TikToks. I like crack myself up because like I just can't take myself serious. And it's just so funny. I did a TikTok to Prince, so hopefully by the time you watch this one, you've already watched it. But that's the one that's like cracking me up too, because I could feel like the people from the Ameritrade building, there's got to be at least one person watching me out in this parking structure. But you know what, we owned it. We got the content, we got the pictures. I ended up shooting in the little staircase. Let me see. I ended up shooting in that little staircase right there, and then that's the top floor of it. So I ended up shooting in there just because it's too bright out, and that's why I wanted to come to a parking structure, because you can't really shoot like photos without blowing out the highlights or being too exposed if you're out in the bright sun. This is why they always recommend going early in the morning. Y'all, I just woke up from a nap. I went to Best Buy after taking my pictures earlier today and picked up something that I've been wanting for like over a year now, that I feel is necessary to keep my space clean, which I feel like if your space isn't clean, your brain is cluttered. So having something that's gonna help me easily maintain my space is very important to me, and there's a big value in that for me. So without further ado, she's arrived. It is the Dyson vacuum cleaner.
I know what you're thinking, like, oh my god, this is the vacuum.
I'm really fucking excited for this vacuum. Wednesday, it's kind of later in the day. I used all morning to basically call, to handle all like my back end stuff, my finances, and had to call my bank because they canceled my card for some apparent reason that I still am not sure why, but I have to wait like 10 days before my card arrives, which is kind of annoying. I'm getting ready to finish this TikTok for this fit. This is one of the shirts that I thrifted, which is kind of like a, you know, vintage feels. I'm kind of going for like a more grunge, like edgy type of vibe, so I'm just gonna leave my hair like this because I think that'd be like the best way to shoot it. I shot this outfit, but I'm kind of not happy with the background. I ended up kind of winging it and did it like in front of the coffee shop that I happened to be at, because it was kind of like grungy, and it was like a, I want to say it's like a dispensary. I think it's a dispensary, but I don't smoke, and I don't know if I want to promote that. If you do it, that's fine. It's just not my thing. But yeah, I don't know. I might have to retake these tomorrow. I need to shoot a collaboration video that I'm doing with @thethrifted_gay on TikTok. So she's gonna edit the video, but I gotta shoot the stuff in portrait mode with the backdrop. So I'm gonna set that up before I get sleepy and I need a nap.
Through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection. I summon and dub it.
Also, I forgot to tell y'all. I just found this at Poncho's. We went grocery shopping the other day, and they had this coffee water. So let me test it. Oh shit, it tastes like a Mexican mocha. Okay, $1.99. We f***ing with it. That's just hella good. Hold on. If you like the coffee flavor, it kind of low-key kind of tastes like chocomil too. Like a Mexican chocomil, if you know what I mean. Comment down below if you know what I mean. Like a chocomil from like Mexico. Like, that's good. Highly recommend. $2. Can't beat it. I haven't worn these shoes in a minute. They feel so good.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling.
What is up, y'all? Today is Thursday. Today we're wearing one of the thrifted pieces that I got. It's a little oversized. It's actually an extra large. I washed it and dried it to like try to shrink it. I don't think it looks too bad, but this is kind of like the outfit I had in mind for a post for IG. So we're gonna rock it. This is the outfit also that I was having in mind to record the second episode, which on Thursdays, just so you guys know, is the day that I'm gonna be recording the podcast with the drop down. So I'm gonna be recording episode 2 to launch for next Monday. I just learned about Later, which is a website basically that you can post or like pre-plan your posts and see how they look on your grid and stuff, which I thought was kind of cool. So I'm learning that. Shout out to La Joya for showing me that. La Joya is actually another small creator that I just recently connected with. We actually just had a coffee date via Zoom on Tuesday, and then we have a podcast planned out for her for next Tuesdays. So I'll let you guys know when that's coming out, and then I'm gonna have her on my podcast as well. Yeah, I'm super stoked that I'm like finally like finding my way through this, you know, planning out the content and whatnot, because that's like the one thing that's been kind of hard, because you know they tell you always like keep posting, keep posting, keep posting. Creating content and just putting it out on the internet is basically a black hole that's never gonna get filled or fulfilled. So I gotta be able to manage my time, manage these posts, and at the same time obviously live a little. I have to have days off, which I haven't had any at all. I'll like cut my days in half, but I'm still working early the very next morning. So I don't mind it, because like I mentioned before on my Instagram stories, like I'm having so much fun with this. Like I wake up super excited to do it, but it is mentally draining, and so mental health is important. Taking care and making sure that you are recharging, especially for this type of field that I'm trying to be in, is going to be super crucial to making sure that I can provide you guys with the best energy and the best quality content that I can give you at my expense. That means whatever resources are available to me with the time that I have allotted for certain things. So yeah, just trying to fill you in on what's going on.
Do good, do great, and they talk bad on you. No need, no face, cause they're not factual. I won't stay too long.
Alright y'all, so I actually came home from shooting that TikTok/reel in Little Italy, which ended up being really good coffee. It was called Influx. It was kind of a bummer because they kind of just had everything like closed off. You can only order from the door. But it looks super cute. I got one of their muffins. Holy shit, it was so good. So now I finally got up, set up the whole podcast situation, and I'm kind of going over my notes for episode 2. This episode is going to be about the other life change, and that's my work, and the things that have changed with that. So that's what this episode is going to be about. I'm going to start reaching out to other people to jump on the podcast. to just get like different perspectives about different topics. At the end of the day, most of the topics are gonna have some kind of positive outcome. So I'm gonna start reaching out to, you know, people here locally before I start reaching out to other creators or just other people in general, because I think it'd be kind of good not only to bring other people into the process of creating, but also creating with other people about topics that I feel are important for people to talk about out loud, so other people can listen in or watch in on the conversation. Again, just to get different perspectives and to kind of get an idea of how sometimes you can agree to disagree, but also be open to the idea of just being able to listen to other people's perspectives when sometimes you might have thought about that specific topic or subject in a different manner. So that's the whole goal of this, picking other people's brains outside of myself, or my beliefs and whatnot. So I definitely want it to be more collaborative, and so that's the whole goal. So the first 2 episodes are just solely on me, just so that way you can kind of get familiar with the way I have conversations, and kind of like my thought process about certain things and kind of where I'm at mentally, to really give you a feel of what it's going to look like jumping into conversations with other people. Anyway, let me read my notes and let's record this thing.
Do good, do great, and they talk bad on you. No need, no face, cause they're not factual. I won't stay too long here, I'm just passing through. I might hit the bank and get a bag.
I'm supposed to be going to happy hour today, to Los Panchos, which I've already put it on my Instagram as far as that big ass drink that's as big as my face for $9, with the cantarito. So I already made plans with my friends to go hang out, so I have a couple hours to do as much chopping up on the edit as I can, and then I'll wake up tomorrow morning early to finish it up, so that way I can be ready for Sunday morning. And then yeah, tomorrow I'm actually going to be recording episode 3 with one of my homies, which is Jerry, which you guys will meet. Jerry's been a friend of mine since high school. It's like another brother that I've never had, so he's going to come down and shoot the podcast with me tomorrow morning. We have a pretty busy weekend. Because we have that, and then we have boys night, which we try to do like every other week. That's where I hang out with my other friends that dress similar to me. Hashtag boys with feelings. So we're gonna hang out and have dinner tomorrow. They usually pick a spot. I usually just show up. So yeah, let's get to it so that way we can play. You work hard and then you play hard. You feel me?
Tapped in. Lately my life had a fast man, but it's ass plan. Fight for my life with the brass hands, and I still ball with a bad hand. Got an aerial point of view, but they'll never see the big picture through zoom lens. From the quicksand, make it push start, type of band's coupe.